Glasgow artist Joe Hendry is achieving great success as a professional artist at the moment. And with his biggest exhibition to date about to launch, I went to see how he was getting on and to find out some more about him.
I'm outside the Wasps factory in Denison where Joe rents his studio space. He's kindly agreed to meet me today, so let's go in to see him.
I arrived to find Joe obviously hard at work, putting the finishing touches to some of the glorious paintings adorning the walls of his studio. He seems very upbeat and there's a great energy in the room, almost as though the paintings shimmer in anticipation of the admiring faces that will gaze at them on Thursday night. I ask him how he's feeling about his new exhibition.
I'm very excited, tinged with what I would probably say was a tad nervous because it's my biggest exhibition to date, but I'm very looking forward to it.
Joe's success as an artist has happened remarkably quickly. Despite always having had a great interest in art since childhood, it was only when Joe was forced to leave his job as a design director in 2005 that his career as a professional artist took off.
I developed an illness, wasn't life-threatening, ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, whatever you want to call it, and I painted more to try and make ends meet after I had to give up my previous career. It was really my daughter who suggested me one day to put a painting up on the internet, and we did it, and I completely forgot all about it. And I got an email a week later saying that it actually sold for, I think it was £36 or something like that. And I thought, hold on a second. And from there, I couldn't believe how it took off.
In 2006, his iconic artwork of Marilyn Monroe was included in Roger Taylor's book called Marilyn in Art. And now, they lie, his 3 paintings of Princess Diana will be published in Mem Mehmet's commemorative book called Diana in Art. He explained how this came about.
Mem came across my website and got in touch with me and told me that he really liked my work. I was very flattered earlier this year when he bought a piece. He bought it blind because he didn't use his own name on his email address, so I didn't know it was him, and purchased a piece. But yeah, I've been working with him on specific pieces for this book, and he's chosen 3. The book actually will be released to coincide what would have been Diana's 46th birthday.
Joe's iconic art, particularly of Marilyn Monroe and Madonna, has proved very popular. But he described why it was important that his style has been evolving recently.
I used to paint them in a very kind of what's called now the pop art style, which I think was beginning to stifle me. But painting icons and doing it really loosely recently has just been very, very liberating for me, and for some reason it's caught people's attention, and that's the thing that's really kind of taken off recently.
And there's certainly no doubt that Joe's recent series of paintings featuring kilted men has seized people's hearts and imaginations. He explained where the inspiration for these works had come from.
Sometimes on the way to the studio I actually don't know what I'm going to paint, and I don't worry about it because usually when I get here I just erupt into mania, and I always find something that I want to paint. I tend to approach a lot of people online, people that I find interesting, or they may have an image that I like, and I just loved this shot of this guy, and I thought I could bring something different to it. I wanted there to be a contrast between the detail and the brushwork on the skin and the simplicity on the kilt, and it just worked. But again, I wasn't sure of it when I had finished it, but the reactions tell me that I've done something right.
It's the evening of Joe's exhibition preview at Park Gallery, and his completed masterpieces almost fill the gallery's display wall, making a striking impact on the eye. With the launch about to get underway, I grab a few words with gallery director David Johnston. How are you feeling about his exhibition tonight?
I'm very excited. It's a larger exhibition than we originally planned. There's 28 pieces and we originally requested 15. We've already pre-sold a large number of pieces.
As the preview gets going, the gallery rapidly fills up. Joe's kilted men and the other paintings are undoubtedly creating a stir. Perhaps his friend is helping to fuel the excitement. Joe's kept busy all evening talking to friends and fans and signing cards for those who've bought his work. As the night draws to a close, many more of Joe's paintings have been sold and a great time has been had by all. Joe looks elated but exhausted, and he has every right to. His hard work over the past 3 months has paid off, and hopefully the next few weeks Joe's career will be as much of a dream for him as it certainly has been up until now.